Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Walk Tutorials. I am GoEasyGZ, and in this video we are going to go up against the new Mega Monster. So that's going to be right here, so Burning Heavens Blair. So this is going to be a level 85 Mega Monster. So very similar to Grizzard since it is one of the 4 generals. So with this particular battle, one of the main attributes you can use against it is going to be Bagi. So I'm going to be using the exact same Bagi team that I used against Underworld Beast King Nergel. So yeah, that should actually work out well, I hope. So here I'm going to have my Ranger equipped with the Okeanos Sword. So that's going to have Wind Slash, which does Bagi damage to the enemy and also has a chance of lowering their defenses. Then I'm going to have the Dragon Staff on my Armamentalist, and with the Dragon Staff I'll be using Dragon Storm, which does Bagi spell damage and also has a chance to lower the attack power of the enemy. So I know in this case it is possible to lower the attack power of Blair, so that's actually going to be really helpful for this battle. Then my Sage is going to be equipped with the Scroll of Enlightenment, and then my Battlemaster will be equipped with the Master Dragon Spear. So all Bagi based attacks and abilities. So yeah, so this should work out. For this battle, most likely I will be joined by other players since this is going to be a brand new Mega Monster. So what I first want to do is go over the abilities of Burning Heavens Blair. So Burning Heavens Blair is going to have 1 to 3 actions per turn. He's going to have around 146,000 HP if you solo this particular Mega Monster. So that is quite a bit. Then in terms of weaknesses, it's going to be weak to Bagi, Shadow, and Jibadia. Then also in terms of non-attribute weapons, so the Strong Fist of the God of War actually does work well with this particular boss, so that's also something you can use as well. So his main ability is going to be called Ai Tokuri Kaishi, which is going to be Sorrow of Sorrows. That's kind of the best translation I could actually get. But pretty much what this does, it does around 600 Mera damage to all characters with a chance of lowering their defenses and attack power by 1 rank. Then it's going to have Meristorm. So Meristorm is something we've seen before with Cursed Jessica from the Dragon Quest VIII event. So with Meristorm, this does around 300 Mera spell damage to all characters. After that, its next ability is going to be Hi no Umi no Nishita, which is going to be translated to turn into a sea of fire. What this does, it sets a trap in which at the start of the character's turn, they take around 110 Mera damage and has their Mera resistance lower. Then after that, he's going to have Jigoku no Hado, which is going to be Hell Wave. So this does around 130 damage to all characters and has a chance to cause fear. Then after that, he's going to have Begiragon, so that does around 200 Gira spell damage to all characters. After that, it's going to have a Samidare Hitsuki, which is going to be repeating thrusts. That does around 4 physical attacks for around 200 damage each to random characters. Then after that, it's going to have a Hono Samidare Giri, which is going to be flaming repeating thrusts, which does 4 Mera physical attacks for around 200 damage each to random characters. Then finally, it's going to have a regular attack that's going to do 280 physical damage to 1 character. So yeah, so this is actually a pretty rough battle. Like I said, most likely I will be joined by another player, at least one other player for this battle. And yeah, so I actually did get the S-grade soul for this, so after the battle I will go over that soul. So with that said, here we go. Okay, so I actually just joined the battle, so I'm not sure how far along they are, but we'll see. So, oh, okay, already halfway through. So I'm just going to, so what you actually really need to do is use Protective Shield. And then since he's actually 50% the way through, I'm actually going to defend. because he actually might be using Sorrow of Sorrows in this case, which does a lot of damage. So possibly 600 I said, but it could actually do more, so I'm gonna defend here. So let's see what he does. Yes, so Sorrow of Sorrows. So in this case, yes, so the defenses of my Sage Warlord and the attack power of Sage and my Battlemaster Warlord as well. But in this case, I really haven't done much of anything. So yeah, so since Shadow is actually another attribute, that's going to actually do that if I do auto battle. But here I'll try to use Force Burst. And here going to heal up. Okay, so there goes the traps, so the turn into a sea of fire. Okay, so here what I'll do is, actually I'm just gonna go in and attack, since actually his HP is actually quite low. That actually didn't do a whole lot of damage though. But here I'm going to try to do Wind Slash, so right here, hopefully lower his defenses. Nothing there. So here, going to go and attack, a spell crit. So, ooh, did 10,000 damage and also got a force break in. But with that, he's done. So yeah, so since I joined in a battle, I didn't start from the beginning. I started right halfway through. But I will definitely be doing other battles against this Mega Monster, so please stay tuned for that. So for here, I got an Beasol. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so that was the battle against Burning Heavens Blair. Like I said, because I joined in the middle of the battle went actually over quite quick. But you did see its main ability, which is going to be Sorrow of Sorrows. I actually defended that, so I was prepared for that to happen. So when his HP goes under 50%, that's when he starts using it and actually has a pattern of attacks that he does after that. But yeah, so Bagi does work well. Probably what I will do is I will probably try another battle with this exact same team to show you how this team actually does fare well. If I can, I will try to solo it. But now I want to actually go over the S-grade soul for this particular Mega Monster. So that's going to be found right here. So this is going to be a red soul. And as you can see, for red souls, they're going to have your main stats going to be in max HP, strength, and then here you have a pretty high stat in agility, so that's actually really good. Then here for its abilities, you're going to have plus 10% to weapon and physical technique skill damage, plus 5% to your evasion rate, plus 5% to your guard rate, plus 10% to Mera resistance, and then here, so morning, afternoon, and then evening, it looks like this is going to give you plus 2% to weapon skill damage and also physical technique skill damage. So this is actually a pretty good soul, especially for if I put this on my God hands. So that actually could work out well, especially with that guard rate and that evasion rate. That works out quite well. So I am going to lock this in. Okay, so yeah, so there will be more videos coming on this particular Mega Monster, so please stay tuned for that. But until then, I'm going to be ending this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.